Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories of Yanko back here with another video. And that boy Paolo Banchero has been named the All-Star in his second season. He's different. Now, if you don't know Paolo Banchero, he's a forward for the Orlando Magic, and the guy is amazing. He is amazing. He came into the league with an NBA-ready body. He came in with a developed game already, and he's still getting better and better. Many guys don't come into the league with his skill set. Sure, we talk about guys being skilled this and skilled that, but it's all raw talent. But Paolo came in looking like a mixture between Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James. He reminds me a little bit of the older version of LeBron, a lot. And the kid is nice. And I'm so happy that he's an all-star. I get on the NBA all the time about not marketing as young players. But it got it right this time. It did. Hallie being a starter. Paolo being a reserve. Like, dude, I'm happy. I'm happy for Magic fans. I'm happy. The city of Orlando. I love Orlando. You feel me? I got to go visit again. But he's averaging 23, 7, and 5 on 45% from the field. You know, that's better efficiency than most guys get throughout their entire career. Damian Lillard. But still, he's still getting better. Now, when he got drafted, nobody knew who was going to be the number one overall pick. Back in 2022, nobody knew. People was like, is it going to be Chet? Is it going to be Jabari Smith Jr.? Like, nobody knew. Is it going to be Paolo? Like, nobody knew. People thought that Paolo was going to be in Houston, OKC, whatever. Nobody knew for certain until draft day. They said Orlando's going to take him. And he had one of the most underrated rookie seasons I've ever seen. The dude averaged 20 points as a rookie. Great rookie campaign. Great. But nobody talked about it. And he really didn't have any competition, if we're being real. Like, the guy was just that dominant. He was the clear-cut Rookie of the Year. Clear cut. You had Keegan Murray in that draft also, you know. But Paolo came in and instantly established himself as the guy for the Magic. Sure, you have Franz there. And Franz is still amazing. But we know Paolo is the guy for that team. He just is. He put that team on his back this season. When injuries came, players were in and out. And sure, the Magic have tapered off. But nobody wants to play the Magic. People are scared to play the Magic. The shortest person is what, 6'4"? And who is that? Like Jalen Suggs? These guys are amazing. The team is amazing. They're just young. They're developing. But it's still amazing to see how these newer guys are coming into the league and they're more polished than the players of old. Nobody wants to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about it. Paolo has all the tools to become a superstar in this league. Now, I don't use that term like everybody else. It's used so loosely and it's so watered down. KG talking about there's 30 superstars in the league. No, there's not. The only superstars in the league are Giannis, Jokic, LeBron, Curry, KD, and Kawhi. Those are the only superstars in the league. Now, what's the criteria, might you ask? You have to be dominant in the regular season or so dominant in the postseason to the point that you carry your team to a championship and win the finals MVP. That's the reason why Kawhi is in there. He was so dominant in the postseason in 2019. He carried a team that just took a bet on them, you know, and won them their first and only championship in their franchise's history. He went through so many good players to get there. Great players to get there. Now, sure, you want to talk about the injuries in the finals. Nigga, it was a super team, nigga. Like, they brought everything down to equal level, and he won. Then you got the people that are dominant in the postseason and in the regular season. LeBron, Giannis, KD, Curry, they got their finals MVPs. They got their regular season MVPs. But I'm saying Paolo can be one of those guys. For years to come, I have him as the guy to run the Eastern Conference. I know that may sound like a hot take. Hallie is going to be great. But I think it's going to be Paolo that just dominates the Eastern Conference. One day they're going to break up that Celtics duo. One day Giannis is going to start to slow down. You know? I don't really have too many aspirations for the Knicks. You know? Who the hell knows what the Brooklyn Nets will be doing? Trae Young is going to be around. But guess what? Paolo, the way that he's going right now, the track that he's running, the pace that he is setting, he's going to be a superstar one day. He's going to be an MVP. He's going to carry a team to the finals. I just see it, man. He has the game. He came into the league with an NBA ready body and he's still developing. This nigga probably still growing. He's not in his prime and the nigga averaging 23 in his second season. What you want me to say? This guy has superstar potential. He just does. Some guys have the it factor. And when you watch him play, not just in FIBA, because I wish he got more playing time in FIBA. I think he got sick or something like that. But the guy in even FIBA, he was playing great. I thought if he got more opportunity, bro, nigga, we might have won. We might have won. But, you know, they wanted Anthony Edwards to go tween and be the guy. We lost. Fuck it. But still, this guy is going to be amazing. I'm telling y'all, bro. 90% of my takes are right. 90%. So come back to this video 5 years later. Tell me if Paolo Banchero ain't that nigga, bro. Tell me. This guy is eventually going to average maybe 28, 30 points. Efficiently. He's very efficient for a second-year player. He has a good IQ for the game. Now have the Magic been in some dog fights? They been the dogs, nigga. People are scared to play them. I'm scared to play them. Even though we beat their ass, but still. Nobody wants to play the Orlando Magic. People always talk about the heights and all this stuff, right? But still, man, like, I just think that this kid, this young guy is going to be a superstar in this league. His game isn't super polished, but it's not raw like the rest of these guys that come into the league. You don't have to constantly keep talking about his developing him and he needs this and he needs that. He can play make. He can rebound. He can defend. He can score. He can do everything you need him to do. He has aura. He's marketable. Dude, this is what the NBA needs. They need guys like this. They need guys like this, man. We are in such a good spot when you have all these new guys coming into the NBA. They're marketable. They're coming in with better games than the players of old. Like, dude, they're coming in ready. Now, dude, some of these niggas get caught up in the social media stuff like Zion and Anthony Edwards and stuff. Yeah, but we ain't seen that from Paolo. I think that Ant messed up his opportunity to become the face of the league with that whole situation. Zion too. There's no scandals with Paolo. That's how you become the face of the league. I'm not saying that, you know, you can prepare for what comes down the road. You can't. But as long as you keep your nose clean or try to, you can become the face of a team, of the NBA. And I think that this is the guy. I think when all these other niggas start to age out and teams start to break up, I think that this is going to be the guy. I have no doubt in my mind, no doubt in my heart that Paolo Banchero is going to be the guy in the Eastern Conference for years to come. He's going to dominate the East, man. I'm telling y'all. He's going to dominate the East. To be this great, this young, this soon? In your second season, bruh. We've seen it. But the thing is, every single time we've seen it, it birthed an all-time great. And I think Paolo Banchero is going to be a superstar in this league. Watch Magic games. I swear I didn't watch Magic games before he got drafted. But when I started to see him time and time after again, I'm like, this guy's a rookie? No way, man. No way. But listen, I'm not trolling. I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm not spouting out hot takes. I'm telling y'all the real. This kid is going to be something special for years to come. You can sleep on him, but I'm not. There ain't no bandwagoning or none of that. We just getting ahead of the curve. We been seeing this guy. He don't get talked about enough, honestly, for me. But that's what this video is for. Hopefully you guys start to enjoy other players being talked about on my channel, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to talk about the real to the real. And Paolo Banchero is the real. Peace.